A while back, I made a video showing how I use and create a 4-point bridle for my fighter kite. Now, since then, I have done some experimenting, and other kite makers have also. And I have a friend who uses a slightly different formula for determining where to connect them. I've tried it and I like it, so I'm going to share it with you. What you do is you locate the actual lower leg of the bridle very close to the nose compared to in the past. You locate this point by measuring from the bow and spine cross point to the end of the spine and dividing that by 3. So here it's not quite 15 inches, but here's the marks here and here to divide it by 3. And that's the technique. You divide this distance by 3, and this is where you connect the lower bridle. This is where you connect the 4th leg of the bridle, or 3rd leg, 4th connection point. So I have a loop here on the end of my line, and the line's about 12 inches long or so, longer than it needs to be. I'm going to lark's head this directly to the lower bridle line, and then I'm going to tie it to this point right here where I marked it. Before I tie it, I want to get a rough idea of how it's going to work, and so to get the right length. So this looks like a pretty good place. I'll move the toe point of the bridle up a little and see what that gives me. Then I'll move this down a little so that we have a situation where, oops, wrong way. We want all the legs to be tight when we're actually flying the kite. Now they are adjustable, so the wind condition will determine some of it. This looks about right. Now I'm going to tie this right here. It doesn't have to be perfect right at this point, because when I get to the flying field, I will adjust these based on the wind conditions and the angle of attack that I want the kite to take. Now that I have this tied, this is how it looks. So why go to the trouble of having a 4-point bridle? Originally, my thinking was I wanted it to help support the lower part of the spine so it wouldn't bend in high wind, bend backwards. And it does a good job of doing that. But also, by having this upper point higher, it also prevents the curved portion of the spine from flexing backwards in high winds to allow the kite to fly the way you expect it to, even in high winds. So that's the 4-point bridle of today.